Right, welcome to Black Country Blitz. That's now done. Right, we'll start a new day here streaming. Right, let's open up some more of this coast to coast map and see what we can find. First off, let's go and get some diesel. Let's turn off the old engine. There we go. Oh dear, it's warm again tonight here in the UK. It's 10 past 1 in the morning. So, for a bit of streaming tonight. Anyway, let's have a look what we've got. It looks worse. Right, let's go and service the truck. See what damage I've got. I don't think I've got much, but you know, before I start a long journey, I think I've got a bit. So to make sure, yeah, we got a little bit, nothing major. Oh, it's best to be safe than sorry. I have adjusted my cab again so I can see out the windows. It looked a bit weird streaming last night with it, so to be on the safe side I've changed the look of how my cab looks around, as it making it look more of a wider view every time I look that way and I looked that way. So I think I've got it fairly sorted now. It looks better. Don't look unreal basically. Anyway, we'll go straight over here. I got the sat nav one on yet. The old lady. This is where I struggle to see anything out the window, so I have to sit forward just a tad. I'm surprised the roads are so quiet. No idea why. It's a recruitment agency. Looks like it's just straight down to the bottom to go and try and get our first job of the night. Yeah, it's a FedEx. So we'll just pop in out and see where it's going to take us. Since putting all the new, well, I say the new few mods on, I don't like them working well. Again, the game no problems. Let's go and have a look what FedEx have got to offer us. There's obviously a few trailers in there. Right then, that's that one. I'm going to keep it fairly shortish. That's quite long. What's this one? Yeah, it's going to take us through a few new areas. It does sort of look like it's motorway. So let's just change the look of it. Now I know that you can change the look of wagons. There's only a few either. Alright, let's start at the beginning. A traditional FedEx one. Coke, Pepsi, and a fairly biggish trailer. You know what? We'll go with that one. That'll do, mate. Confirm. And let's now get this on then. And start the jobs. Which one is it? It's this one. Slip away, look. Oops. Let's see if I can get this to come over enough. Might have to reposition myself again, who knows? No. So far so good. Here is Grandma. So we've got a 5-hour little journey. Not a big stream, or not a big one for the first job. Oh.
Turn right.
Now by adjusting my view, I can now see the dials a little bit better than last night. I can also see the sat nav as well, as it seemed like I was quite far away from my dashboard. Oops. Do we just changing so I can see out the window a little bit the traffic signals, but I can handle that. And all of this, you've got all the moving buttons. I like that. Anyway, parking brakes on and away we go. Now these do seem to be changed fairly quick, these traffic signals. They might actually change before I get there. Steady drive. We're up now. Nothing major, nothing fast. I'm going to keep the top on to tell me how far I'm going. I don't normally, but I am tonight. I just want to roughly see how long it's going to be taking us to the places we're going.
That's right.
Yeah, lights are still in our favour. Looks like I might be behind this guy for a bit with all the stopping and starting at traffic lights, but again, nice, enjoyable little drive. Opening up all the different little areas. We've got plenty of diesel, so there's no need to be going and filling up. I've already done it.
Well, get ready to turn left.
Okay, Grandma. I just love the woman in this. Sounds like your granny, don't it? Sweet little old lady. So he's doing. Right, so what's the traffic light saying for me? Oh, I'm still on go. And I've changed my rig. I've gone to a Peterbilt, if that's how you pronounce it, rather than having me Kenwood. I thought I'd have a change of wagons or rigs. Nothing worse than driving the same kind of vehicle all the while. I tend to get a bit fed up, so a change is as good as a rest. That sun is really ooh in my face. Now I have put a mod on to sort of give us a little bit of extra more traffic flow on the game. I wasn't too sure whether it was working well yesterday on the few streams I did with it, but it has its moments. Sometimes it works perfect, and then other times it just seems like normal traffic what's in game. So, you know, although my friend did say you can go into some kind of settings and set some other settings up, but I don't want to mess. I'm one of them, if it's out broke, don't fix it. So now in my luck, I'll probably go in and mess up everything. So not that because I'm a little bit unsure of what settings I'm actually messing with. I'll just leave it as it is. Now we've still got red, green. Oh, I ain't gonna restart, even though I could have done. Anyway, I'm rocking this on a Tobii eye tracking, as you probably already know. But for the ones that are new to my streams, if I just turn my head around the cab or move my eyes across my screen, I've got the best of both worlds. They actually move with my eyes and with my head. Not perfect, but hey, it's better than sitting there trying to manoeuvre with a mouse. It's less messing about. You can just concentrate on delivering and doing your driving. It's the closest I'll get to doing VR. Now, we might drive through some bigger areas tonight on this stream, rather than doing all freeways again, because you put the mods in, we can only take certain jobs. There's no World of Trucks jobs. Oops, a daisy. Let's just get out the road of these and then I'll jump back into a proper lane. Actually chose the wrong gear. Let's go in 5i. Nice steady 37 mile an hour. Might up the speed a bit, because it is a 75 mile road and I'm only doing 40, so a nice little up climb. I have noticed in these new maps that you tend to be going uphill a lot more, rather than just being completely flat. Is that a nice big train over the back of that? Here it is. You don't see too many trains in this, to be fair. Now, could we be crossing a level crossing or a train crossing in a minute? I think we might be. And to be fair, I ain't seen many crossings in the American one. You do get quite a few rail crossings in Euro trucks, but not so many in America. So is that, have we bypassed that? Or have we got to stop for a train? Who knows? Now, it looks like it's on the other brow of that hill. It's nice to see. As I've said in previous streams, when I go over level crossings, that bump effect, I'll get that in a cushion I sit on. Now, it looks like the railway tracks are bending to the right, so now we are going to have to be able to stop in for trains. Again, I don't expect to be to stop on a freeway for level crossings. Might be wrong. There might be somewhere in the map that have to do that, but again, I don't think you would in the real world, so that's a shame. Never mind. Anyway, Decor and Fort Worth, or Fort Worth, are we ready for? We're doing speed wise, we're doing 52 on the 75, so I'm doing uphill again. I'm just going to go down to 7th and get up again. My cushion I sit on lets me know by vibrating when I'm going up an hill or I'm going faster, increasing speed, kicks the cushion into motion. Also, if I get too close to hard shoulders, uneven road, stuff like that, it really kicks in. It's absolute great feature. It's a shame sometimes when I have to play games that don't support the sound. I mean, I got Wreckfest. That is an awesome game because, of course, you're crashing into cars like Banger Racing. But unfortunately, it does support the sound in game to activate my cushion. So, unless the people that make Wreckfest can do anything with it, again, I ain't seen many updates for the game, and the actual people that make it, I sort of even used any of their social media accounts for a bit. So, as I posted a couple of videos the other night, and you know, majority companies that do games, if they're active, they do contact you or acknowledge that you know, they've seen your post or something. But you know, anyway, let's just overtake this guy. Don't want to be stuck behind him all the way through the stream. I mean, that is part of the game, in and out overtake. It's 8:15 in the morning. That's the first plane. Yeah, it's a plane, and that's the first plane I've seen in the game as well. I've seen a few helicopters flying about, and I've never seen a plane since I put the mod on. Excuse me. Oh dear. If you do hear any banging and crashing, I think we're due for a little bit of thunder and lightning here in the UK tonight. Just in a few flashes, so it ain't actually in game, you know, it's in the real world. Oh, that's nice.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Nice big open freeway.
Exit right.
Oh, no, I'm actually having to go up there. I nearly went off track. Ah, that sun's lovely on my dashboard. I don't know what's kicked in. It seems a lot more vibrant tonight with the colours. It's probably because the sun's on the dashboard through the windows. It's absolutely fantastic. Again, as the sun moves or we move away from the sun, it changes the shadows. Now, I'm opening up new parts of this map that I've never been on, so I definitely know this is a new destination that I'm driving to. Never been here before. The mod I'm using is called Coast to Coast, so of course it's doing sort of on the coasts and all the areas around it in American trucks. Again, it's just like the Pro Mods 2.4.1 update. This is the, I think this is 2.8.1 coast to coast version.
I keep left there.
I ain't got a clue what she said then. But we'll just keep up here. We'll just overtake this guy. And that's his way. Again, as I said in previous streams, it is just a touch little harder to see the road lanes due to the white of the roads and the contrast with them. Now, you see, as we probably know, or people that do play Euro in America, these cars do tend sometimes to come over. Now, I've just discovered Dallas. So again, it's another nice new place I've found. I'm going to just move back over into this left lane. Sorry, right lane. Hear me. I know what I meant. So we motor on through. Right, there's an unexpected event. Now let's just have a look at these, because I keep having this. So that's telling me, does that tell me I've got to drive all the way through there? No, we need to go up. So yeah, I can go up and over. So let's do that. And let's try that.
Okay, here we go. Keep right, and then exit right.
Come on then, Mr. Wagon, I'll let you go.
Exit right.
And if you are going to disappear, I am. Again, I did break all the rules the other night and went through the accident, and of course you then meet another accident a little bit later on. I like to see it now.
Go straight on. That's right.
Now we could even do that, can we? So I'm actually gonna go.
I'll find us a new road. Keep right, and then turn right.
Let's just check the map. So yeah, she's now rerouting us. So we've only got to basically go here. But look how far we've got to drive out our way. And yeah, here comes the thunder and lightning. I can hear it good and proper. So this is how far more we've now got to go to get. Now let's change that to 14 hours. Anyway,
Get no crumbs on my back seat.
again,
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'm going to now try and push in.
Turn right.
I've got to wait for all this traffic to disappear. I can't go no further due to the fact I've got in the wrong lane to start with. So I am going to break the rules here, otherwise I'm going to be sitting behind them dudes a lot longer than I thought. So let's break the rules just a little tad. Safety first, eh? Anyway.
Get ready to turn left.
Rightio, Grandma.
Turn left.
Now that's telling me to turn left,
Finding
isn't it?
a new route.
Round? My God, what happened to route? Round? Well, that's that nice big freeway, motorway, whatever you want to call it, we've just drove down. this is some serious long stretch of road. Right, hold on, let's just make sure I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, so basically, where am I going? Right, reroute. I could go back up that way. I need to be going up and over that, so if we come to this bottom of this road,
Time to hit the road.
and decide which
Get
way
ready to turn left.
I'm going to turn at these traffic lights.
Turn left.
Going nowhere yet, love. No, I'm going to turn. If I'm at that junction, it's going to make me go left, so I'm going to go right. Yep, it's really starting to thunder and lightning. Some right flashes outside my bedroom at the moment. It's lighting my room up. But again, it does need something here in the UK because the weather the last couple of days has been really muggy.
Rerouting.
So it'd be nice if it cools the air down a little bit. Right, so we're going back on ourselves just a bit, just to got to drive all the way around to get to where we need to be. And it's nice blue skies, so it ain't too bad. Traffic a lot. Let's open these gears up a bit. This is an 18 speed rig, so it's got some power in it. Once I decide to open it up, let's just move over a bit. Let's get into some of these faster lanes. Again, slightly going uphill. I can feel it with the cushion, as I said. So, and hopefully at the bottom of this road it will sort of veer to the left. I've got a little bit of a...
Keep right, and then turn right.
So that's turning me right, so hold on. Oh, is he behind me? Decided to let me in? Yep, he has. Good. Alright, let's make sure this map's... See, that map is totally sending me not where I want it. That's going to send me back. All up there. Is that to put me on that route? All up there to come all the way back there. So reset the map. See, I thought I could join onto here, but of course it ain't gonna let me. So yeah, we'll follow the map.
Let's do this. I gotta get home in time for Maury.
Oh, come.
Keep right. and
Come on then.
turn right.
This could be a long thing, and if I have to go through them police lines, then I will be. Again, that accident might have disappeared by now, who knows. I was doing quite well before. Right. There you go. That ain't no thunder and lightning in game. That's thunder and lightning in the real world. If you can hear that, I assure with you can. That's real Mother Nature play. Again, of course, in It's rain outside anyway. Let's carry on. Let's see if we can get to our destination. Now look at the traffic on the opposite side of the road. Oh, there's a plane taking off. There we go. Eh? I love them little bits of graphics. Alright, that should be a loud clatter of thunder in a minute. Right, I don't know about delivering trailers. It looks like we're just going on a. Oh, right. That's some serious thunder.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Now hopefully it's going to let we get to the place where we was and let we pass this time. Hopefully that crash has disappeared. Anything coming? Yeah, there is. There it is. So I'm going to let him pass first and then move over. Just make out that white line. So now that whatever was telling us to remap and redo has been cleared. Oh god, these flashes of lightning I'm getting ever so rapid now. So far so good. I think it was just down there where it says reroute, that warning. No, it's still here.
I keep left there.
But it ain't come up on my screen. So what I'm going to do is, rather than go around here, I'm just going to cut through it again. Now you're supposed to reroute, but because it's taking me hours and hours of the game, I'm just going to carry on this freeway. It was blocked down there as well, so I couldn't carry on. I've crashed into nothing, I've damaged nothing, so I'm going to just carry on as per normal. I am going to get into this lane. Again, it's probably my shoulder lane and I've got to move over. Yep. So here's that warning again, unexpected event. So I'm going to be slowing down for some kind of accident a little bit further up here. It's normally the case. I've never seen this in game before. Again, I don't know if it's part of having some setting I've put to warn me of accidents or something. Again, it might be a new update in the 1.3.5, or it could be some part of the coast to coast mod, but I've never seen it in game before. But you can just see how far I was away from where I'm getting, and how far I'm supposed to be driving. Now I can see now further accidents. Here it is. So it is here. And I've got the road blocked off, but of course if I just come onto the hard shoulder and bypass it, everything's good. I think it's really tipping out down the rain outside my house at the moment. Again, it ain't cooled nothing down, it's still as hot. It probably in my fan as well, forgot about that. I've got my fan on, because there's nothing worse than things overheating, as we know. PCs though tend to like hot weather. Again. PC is a good PC and it does run well, but again, still don't want to abuse it. So that must mean that the hazard has passed, because you tend not to get any vehicles on the road, and you can see them all spawning in now, so that's a good thing. So we're on back to normal with our vehicles on the road. It's getting a bit bored on my own. Anyway, more up and over. Toilet. Another place discovered, as you can see on the screen. All well-known places. I've heard of Tyler in America, so that's the name I'm familiar with. I must say this cab is really driving well. It's a pleasure to drive it. Looks good. Got loads of little lights on the front. I could have gone over the top because there's that many little red dots for me to fix LEDs on. But again, we don't see them when we're playing the game. It don't affect the game. It just makes your truck look nice in the dark. That's about all. And it took long enough just to get it where it is now. So got my little lovely next to me. I take her to all the best places. We've got quite a bit of a flow of traffic up front. What we're doing speed wise, 72 and a 75, so yeah, that's ample gear. I think that's about 16th gear if I was in my Kenwood, as the gears are like totally different. Not much different, it's just the way they're displayed, with one high, one low, as they would, or how they am on certain trucks or rigs or wagons, whatever. And we're 1 hour 33 minutes now, after doing a little bit of a detour and realising it was heading us nowhere, so it shouldn't be that long now. Delivering our first trailer of the evening. I'm picking up enough speed to see. It looks like I'm gaining on the guy in front. Yeah, and I'll slow down because I've just realised we're going to have a hazard in a minute. Yeah, the roads. Which way are we doing? Road ahead. So everybody decided to get over enough. I'm all doing it slowly. So go on. Who's going? Who's staying? Go on, car. Go on, Mr. Wagon. I'll let you go as soon as you got 2 big trailers. Because I'm nice like that. As I've stalled. Might as well let the car go as well. Go on then. You can not wait, Mr. Yellow Car. I'm already through enough. As you can see, the guys are pouring pipe work down. It's good to see the little cutscenes, stuff like that. Oh, do sometimes tend to eat them bloody roadworks. I've done it in the past. Anyway, we're out of that danger now. Let's sort of get some speed up. Get on delivering this. I think it's a FedEx one I've done. Or I'm delivering. Oops, a daisy. I take my eyes off the screen for 1 second and that Tobii eye tracking bar kicks in. Alright, we've got to watch out for Mr. Biker. I don't want to be hitting him. as they spring up from out of nowhere. Oh, let's come down to 6 oi. When these tend to slow down, it could either indicate that there's another accident or roadworks ahead, because they tend to bunch up when there's something gonna happen. So you have to be prepared, because I have in the past just kept up my speed and bang, the next minute I'm crashing and damaging everything that I'm driving. Oops, here we go. Typical car, let's just cut into you. I don't see the sense what he did that for, cut in and then cut out again. There's always one either. Anyway, these bikes are coming up, there's another one. Is it a bike? No, it's a car. I thought that was another bike. Jeez, this thunder and lightning's getting bad outside my house. That one really lit my bedroom up. Anyway. This is not going to be far now. Just round here. Is that a bike coming up in the distance? And we're just carrying. Now here we go. Sometimes the sat nav lady don't kick in. And I've got a sweet little old lady. So I thought I would kick in and say, go straight on. In her little American voice, but she never. No. I'm sure she'll pop up in a minute, tell me where to go along here, along this freeway. Anyway. Oops, that's my cushion vibrating. So if you do pick that up, I ain't breaking wind. It's only the cushion I sit on vibrating. Even though it does sound like I'm breaking wind. That's another one. Now doing this job, I have actually opened or drove through quite a few little cities or states, whatever them called in America. Right, so it looks like I'm going up and over.
Exit right.
Exit right. Love how they talk. Or they speak. Right, this is a turn. Oh, this is one of me not so favourite turns, because you have to
Turn left.
stop on the brow of a hill. And sometimes it's a nightmare when you pull away. But I do love that, how them buttons go pressing in and press out when you apply and take off the handbrake. That, I'm assuming that red one that says trailer, yeah, might go actually in and out when I attach a trailer. I've never tried that. We'll have a look at that when I do the trailer, if it allows me. I'm not sure anyway, but I get my indicator on. Now this is where you have to get the clutch control right, otherwise you're rolling back and you're hitting the vehicle behind. So build up my revs, let off my clutch. Again, just like you would in the real world. See, I'm rolling back already. Now what we got in front of me? I don't know if that car moved. I cannot see. This is that car did. See, I never even noticed the car had disappeared. But back on in neutral. At least I'm a little bit further up the hill. I really despise these. Anyway, let's have a look what's about. Not a lot. The old Tobii tracking bar kicking in now. Right. Oops. That's me dropping everything. So let me pick up what I've just dropped. Oh dear. A lot of joys of streaming. That's just my paper. Oh dear. And my batteries have fell out as well. Not good. Not when you're sitting in the dark. Hey, yeah, they'll get this for live entertainment. None of this pre-recorded streaming here, guys and girls. Sorry. Right, me working. Let me just make sure I ain't broke my vapor. Nope. I misjudged the desk I'm sitting on. Right, as long as Let's get back into game. How good was that? Not. Right, let's get out of here while I can. I hate this town. Why did you get me? Anyway. Right, we're here now. Thank God for that. Let's just move over. Please don't change Mr. Lights. Just about made them. And I might be causing a problem behind me, as my trailer might be blocking behind. Just a bit. Whoa! Right? And I've just pushed him forward. That is why you always apply the handbrake, so you don't tend to roll. He's probably going to wait a little bit before he moves off. I don't mean to nudge him. It sort of happened. That is the trouble when you're driving these big
Left, and then turn left.
wagons. We can see over the bonnet. That's what I'm carrying. That's what I look like at the moment, with my FedEx truck on. I mean, it ain't gonna do no damage to that. There's chains on it and all sorts. I get it the Monster energy drink logo or skin. I wish I could do where it comes. Oops. I don't like that logo. No, do I need to be in? Ah, right, I need to be over here, don't I? I'm actually in the wrong lane. Well, that was a good timing. But I know through experience they don't give you much chance or much time to do these turns before them lights suddenly change.
Turn left. Turn left.
Hold on a bit, let me just get my gaze in, love. Let's turn it. Oh, it's one of them shopping complexes. Now, through experience, I know that these bloody trucks
This is where it ends, sugar.
very hard to park. Jeez, and it's probably going to be either there or it could be here. Here we go. So it's out. So it's right up there. So I've got to first get into the place. So this could be fun. This is where it does test your skills. Parking these big HGV wagons and their loads. Right, let's send it on a 2. Now I've got to reverse it all up there and then do my business when I get up the top. So it's probably going to take a few attempts just to get the angles right. Because these American rigs just ain't as easy to park as stuff like Scania. I can turn that Scania truck of mine around so easy, but these, they do take a little bit more time to turn. I can do them, it's not as easy. Now I'm going to straighten that up now, and I can, that's it, because it's going to make it a lot easier for me in a minute to swing it right into that space. And it ain't too bad once you get it in the position I've got it situated at the moment, as you will see. I think there's a wall here. Now we could take the easy way out, so I day swing it in time. So back out a bit more. Probably come a little bit too far down, but engage my reverse gear. That's looking a lot better. I can always straighten it up in a minute. I mean, some of these angles they give you to park your wagons up, jeez. But I don't think they'd put them in if they were capable. It just means getting the right angle. Once you've got that, as you can see, it ain't took that much more extra time to park it up. Now I'm going to go back into the cab and have a look, see if that red button moves when I press the T. No, it don't change. I thought that might have changed and done some motion like the handbrake does, but no, it don't do nothing. Anyway, let's have a look what they've got to offer. Right, they've got one job. Ooh, that is how long? 17 hours. That's nothing really. Anyway, let's change the trailer because it looks a bit bland. Right, shall we do cola or Pepsi? Or shall we stick with FedEx? We'll do a Walmart one. That's a nice big trailer. Now we'll take this job on. We ain't done no damage to the truck, so everything should be okay. No need to be delivering, going to a service area to repair the truck as it's air broken. But now I have got to find. I never checked it up. Ah, it's behind me. How about that? So let's get it into reverse gear. And that is some good thing about owning this Tobii ball. I can turn my head to have a look out the window. Not brilliantly, because I got set the angles up for it. I can just do it where it'll turn all the way around, like near enough a 360. I could see in the back of the cab if I wanted to. But I don't use it enough for that feature, so I'll leave it where it is. Anyway, I have to swing this one out, otherwise I'll be clipping the side of that wall. As I've done quite a few jobs from these like supermarket places, as I call them. You have to give it a wide berth. That was too wide. Now I've got to just turn out. I've still got a chance of clipping it on that other side of the wall, as I've done in the past. Anyway.
Turn right.
No, I've done well there. So, what's coming? Note. Let's get out of here then, ball. We stay in the UK, the going's good. Now because I've got my sat nav mapped to the same button I use for reverse, it changes every time I press the reverse button. So I always have to change it back when I've done a reverse manoeuvre. Just about to the traffic light, so I have to sit forward, and as I sit forward my bar moves the in-camera left and right, up and down and forward. Right, I'm just about to change. Yep, that'll do, mate. Now this wagon seems a little bit more heavier, so I'm having a little bit of more to do with the gears to get this speed up so we can start moving. Now don't change Mr. Traffic Lights, you stay exactly where you are and everything's good.
Keep left and then turn left.
So we
Turn left.
always, every time there's a turning, you can guarantee my lights change. Lights and me are the best of friends at times. Can never drive down the road and the lights not be in my favour. Anyway, let's go and join this freeway and let's go and get this one on the road. And away we go again. Now we'll probably go into the night this time on this journey. We're Red River. I don't know about Red River. It looks like a muddy river. That don't look very red to me. Oh well, that must be the place and not actually the river itself. And I've chose the wrong gear. Mr. FedEx just thought, so Joe, I'm getting past you. But hey, never mind fellas, I'll also catch you up. You think you're fast? Wait till this baby kicks in. And it looks like we might have our first set of roadworks. Them signs them telling us to pull over into the middle, so I'm going to do that now. I've got some. Oh, now it's just a road narrower in there. I'm going into a 2-laner rather than a 3. So it's what we would call a dual carriageway. I'm on at the moment here in the UK. I don't know what they call it in America. But that's what we call them. What we're looking for diesel. Yeah, we're fine for diesel. So again, I don't think I shall be filling up. Not on a journey as this length. Should have enough diesel. Nice power station there. Just having a look at whatever things we've got between getting to the places. Let's go into what we would call 16th gear now. On here. Up the speed a bit because the traffic is so bad at the moment. But again, that changes everything. The road, they actually catch what the sign says. But I know it's making me indicate over. So let's go down the gears. Once we go 55 mile an hour through here. I'm actually going at 35 rather than 55. So hey, I'll be breaking no rules. More workmen. Let's get over here. Without hitting the signs. Anything's possible when I'm playing these kind of games. As you can see, opening up new areas of the map as it's going from grey to yellow and red, indicated on the sat nav. Hey, I've seen my first McDonald's sign. Now,
I keep left there.
my friend says about McDonald's signs and I hadn't seen one. I've seen these Sonias, but not McDonald's. So that mod which gives me realistic advertisement boards, that's now kicking in. So that's a good sign that the mod's working. It's always nice to know that the things that you put in to modify the game and work start to work right. What time are we on? It's only 2:30 in the afternoon, but it looks a little bit dark and misty. Where'd I get misty from? Misty. Or hazy, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, let's get in this one. But looking at my sat nav, I can't even get in the right lane. What's going on?
I keep left there.
And just as I move, it wants me back in the left lane. Come on then, car. Let's be having you. Let's get back over. That's it. I should have just stayed in the central lane. It's them sat navs tend to be everything comes up on you so quick, especially when you're putting your foot down in the game, that sometimes you misread the direction of where it is. I mean, I normally have it on that one, where it gives you sort of like a little bit more further ahead, but as you can see, the size of that sat nav ain't very big, and when you're trying to not move your eyes or your head, it tends to make it a little bit all jiggly. So, and I think these big arrows that they put on sort of don't help with the view of it. I wished it was more in the dashboard where I could see keep central rather than having to move my eyes. Again, even if I have it up top, I can have one up on the top of my dashboard. Even that one don't look right, so yeah, Corwin, just have to do with what we've got and hope the lovely little old lady directs us to the places properly and gives me plenty warning when I do need to change lanes. Again, sometimes these in sat nav voices don't warn you quick enough. Is that another plane? Yep, that's. Now that was funny. Plane was coming in, the screen's moved and it's totally disappeared. Houston, we have a problem. We've lost a plane. That should have gone across my screen. It didn't even go through the second bit of my window. Aye, it's being tomorrow's news. Playing an American. Oh, you can bypass the weighbridge. That's good. I don't fancy slowing down. Right, that'll be in the news tomorrow. Planes gone missing in American trucks. Oh, there it is. Look. Oh, that one's wet, right? Yep. That's what I was expecting just. But that landed very quick. Considering. Aye, someday I'm going to get the Pepsi tomorrow. He broke down with them couple of buzzes. Anyway. Now this is what always gets me when you play this. And these bridges and stuff like this real in the places that I'm going to. That does look like an American bridge, doesn't it? As you would go across some place. So, again, without checking on the place where I'm at on Google Maps, would that be a genuine bridge? Missouri, I think it says. Where we was heading. Right. So, right, sat nav lady, I'll carry on. See, some sat navs will say, oh yeah, carry straight on. My little old lady's gone to sleep on me, I think. Anyway. Another sign for McDonald's, is it? No. I thought that was another going to be another McDonald's sign. Anyway. Jackson. I've heard of that in America. Slow down just a bit because we're going a touch too fast. Before I get into the 8th gear, then it sort of keeps me at a nice reasonable level. Just keep me foot not firmly on the accelerator, just a quarter of the way down, and it just keeps me at a nice level. 50, 55, 60 mile an hour rather than travelling over 70 some odd mile an hour. Again, it's a 70 mile road, so we can speed up a bit. We don't have to be so slow, and again, there ain't that much traffic on the road. We'll get over in the appropriate lane. We got a Fort Tag Road, never heard of it. And it don't look like we were going to head there neither, because my sat nav ain't taking me there. It's all good. These is where.
Keep left there.
Right, so I'm keeping left. Because it's all these interchanges. So this must be in the left. Yep, that's the one. And I'm going to overtake these two.
I keep left there.
Right. There's nothing worse than driving down one of these freeways and getting in the wrong lane and then having to detour quite some distance to get to your destination. I've done that on numerous streams playing these. So with the introduction of the sat-nav voice, it does help. But it's not. I love this game for like how big it is and the open world map is fantastic. I know. And as you go from one destination in America to another one, how it changes. Like if you go from like the city, it's all concrete and everything, then you go to another part, it's going to be like desert trees and stuff like that. What we got there? Advertise here. Right. I'm even selling advertisement boards on the bloody game, mate. Money, 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 all the while. It's what you would see in the real world. So, that nice big wagon going across the old bridge. Somebody else delivering for Walmart. We got Walmart on the back of this. Oops. Just checking the old sat-nav, make sure I'm still going on the right direction. Let's stay in the centre lane. And I can't go wrong, really. Just got to watch for the odd car deciding to pull out. Oh dear, they're dipping away here. Oops. Just get over a bit. Speed's gone up to nearly 80 miles an hour. Bearing down. That's it. I think with the American trucks you can tend to put your foot down a bit more, where in Euro you tend to start and you're stopping for islands and customs and stuff like that, border control, where in this it's only that weighbridge you really stop for, and the odd accident you can sort of motor. And I don't understand why people don't play it enough. I mean, I don't play it enough, I must admit, but for just gameplay it's you can just drive for hours. Anyway, we shouldn't be that far away now. No, I've still got 11 hours in game. And I still ain't turn the vibration down on my force feedback in the game. I said I'd do that last night, I never did. Hey. So if you can hear something rattling, the thunder and lightning's gone. So the weather's changed where I am here in the UK. Aye aye. Open big fields now, see. It's great just how you come out and 1 minute it's all concrete cities, and now what we would say we're out in the sticks, meaning we're out in open like fields and stuff. Or countryside, whichever one. Anyway. That's this wagon joining the motorway.
I keep left there.
Stereo there, be pulling hard on me. Oh no, I've got to pull in this time. I suppose you've got to pull into these way bridges eventually. But we've done
Recomputing.
quite well. I have to pull in that much.
Straight on.
Hold
That's right.
on a minute, Grandma. And while I'm here, I'm going to go into game. I'm going to go into options, controls, and the force feedback gain. I'm going to look that straight out. Hopefully that should stop me rattles. Get it back in the right gear. And away we go again. Build up my speed as you would. Check for any oncoming vehicles, as sometimes, oops, don't want to be joining the freeway and clatter into somebody. Right, let's get level. It's anything when you're sitting on a chair that's got wheels on. I like to be level with the actual steering wheel and screen, but it's not easy done when you just slightly move and your chair moves and you're sort of left or right of the steering wheel instead of being central. Right, let's get into a higher gear because I'm sort of, oh, that was not good. Now what's happening here? Roadworks ahead. Okay. Now if I slow down, is the roadworks on our side or their side? No, it's on our side. Well, you have to slow down, Buzz. You need to slow down. Oh, no. So I need to get over. And all these feather wagons stayed where they am. I would have let them pull out if they'd have been indicating. Them busting the road up. He's really going for it. I'm going to get past my Buzz in a minute when I've got enough speed, as I don't tend to be like, oh, see what I mean? Now you have to stay there, Buzz. I'll overtake you on this way. If this fella trucker will come out the way, probably not. Is there another lane? So I should go into that one and overtake him that way. As long as he don't cut across me now. I don't think he will. Again, it is a simulator and anything's possible. Now that Buzz has just come over. It'll probably do the next thing and cut in front of me. Hopefully if I can build up enough speed, I can overtake it, and I think I'm turning off anyway. Now, it looks like I've got to get over to the left. I'm sure the sat-nav lady will kick in a minute and tell me if I've got it.
Go straight on. That's right.
And rather than crash into him, I'll go around him. I'm back out again. Mr. Biker will just disappear. I need to get into that lane. And how very much is it when you gain on a motorbike? Indicators and doing. Again, another new place discovered. Never even heard of that one before, so that's another new place I've never heard of. The arrows are coming down on the top of the bar, indicating that getting closer. Some mining of some kind. don't know if that petrol station's on my side. If it is, I'm gonna fill up with diesel if I can. But only if I can. And that's a no. Get over. Drive in the proper lane rather than being the wrong one. Some nice big buildings over that side. Little city industry and all that. All the bits of stuff. Start to slow down a little bit. Ending up now. I'm just following the road round. I wasn't sure which way the road was taking us. So for the time being, I'm going to stop in this centre lane and they call Garung.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So I need to be over in that one.
Exit right.
Ooh. Got that fine. So we go around these bendy, windy stretches of freeway. Just love the sound of these American rigs.
Now keep left there.
In that centre bit. Oh. Birmingham. Sounds like Birmingham, Alabama. There's two Birminghams in the world. I'm going to get in the centre one, to the left. Again, man, I'll look out for a place to fill up. If I can find one, again, few and far between when you're on the freeway. Again, I think I should have enough diesel to get to the next place, but you know, you never know. Anything coming? Right, I'm going to put my lights on. So I'm the only one at the moment without no headlights on. They've all got theirs on. As the night time starts to fall. That's my old friend the Buzz. 421, yep, miles left to travel. Just swaying to the right a bit then for some reason. Trying to judge my driving with the headlights that I've got on the front of the rig. It's nice the car's buggered off over in that right lane.
Hey.
We're talking. Hold on a bit. I'll just get level. And I don't crash into anything. There seems quite a bit of traffic on this stretch of freeway. It says when you're eye level with sort of centre of your screen with your console and your chair. It's a little bit harder to judge your driving.
Go straight on. That's right.
So I'm going to have to change that position of me in a minute. I should be able to get to where I am without having too much hassle. Just don't want to be swerving over the centre of the road where we're going. Following that way round. As per usual in the game, when it gets dark in America and you're out of the cities and stuff like that, it gets mighty dark. I need to be in 7 on. Nothing's coming up close as in a petrol station or anything. And as I said last night in the stream, there's no indicators to say on the roads, oh, there's a gas station. They call them gas stations in America, don't they? There's no signs to say that. We tend to miss a few. I ain't got a clue what that says on that sign then. Even if I slowed down for it. Still miss what it says. Anyway, it looks a very much bendy, windy road wherever we are. It looks like there's big foresty trees either side of the road. Again, might have to drive down here in the daylight. That's the good thing about this. Sometimes you'll drive down a place and think, well, I have been down there. But of course, it'll indicate it by being yellow. So, but like now, you might have drove down here in the night. And why did you do all that for? Hey? It slowed me down to virtually nothing. Just to carry on. Okay, that great. It's telling me to stay left, whatever's happening. So if I stay in the centre lane, think about truck restrictions, whatever that means. Again, all new. Somewhere to bypass. And have we got cat's eyes in the road? We have, haven't we? Just noticed that. Again, summit I ain't seen before.
Now keep left there.
I'll stay in the left. The cat's eyes have disappeared. And that's it. Yeah.
Keep right, and then exit right.
It's one of our up and overs.
Exit right.
Get to where we are.
Now keep left there.
And back over. Go straight on. Just overtake him. Sure, I'll get overtook him and going off space. Move back over.
Now keep left there.
And we'll stay in the centre lane, seeing it's telling me to keep left. these freeways we can hardly see the white lines again. Still saying this central lane. Again, no idea where it's taking me. It's not been down this road before.
Go straight on. That's right.
That's it. Straight on we go. That's the safety thing. Don't drink and drive.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So is that up this side a little bit?
Exit right.
Is this one of my favourites where I've got to stop for traffic lights? Don't think this one is. Is it? No, he's just broken down. Thought it might have been that one with the traffic lights. Nice little town underneath there. That looks like, oh, that's the motorway. I thought that was a railway then. Just a bit of motorway freeway I'm joining. So again, get back into the centre lane. Looks like I'm leaving it as well. I've got no choice because the arrows in the game are taking me around the corner anyway. And my diesel is looking a little bit thin, so just short of half the tank. Again, it's only a 5-hour journey left to travel. I'm in a fairly high gear, well, it says 7 low. Doing a steady 62 mile an hour in the 65 zone. So, keeping up with the proper speed, we ain't breaking no speed laws. Even though I've turned all that kind of thing off. So I keep hearing ping, 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 especially when I'm playing online. By disabling it, yeah, it does allow it to travel a little bit faster when we need to. And what's this up ahead? It's a good thing about driving in the dark. Basically staying in centre lane still, travelling all the way through this centre bit. Greensville, I think that's it. What's happening with these? Where they keep swapping and changing lanes. I ain't really keen on that. So because of that, I'm gonna do my best to overtake the guys. Or women, could be women driving these wagons. You never know. Anyway, I don't know I'm bypassing them. Get back in my right side lane. 221 miles left to travel. Ain't seen a shooting star yet tonight in the game. Although it's mainly in the deserty areas that you see them. Again, we might see one, you never know. Is that anything for petrol, diesel? No, nothing. Thought I might have seen one come up somewhere soon. South Carolina. It was Charlottesville and Greensville. That's where we am at the moment, or we're heading towards it. In game. It's nice like this. Nothing slowing me down. Keeping a nice steady speed. Saying that, I'm just gonna up it a bit now we've got a car broke down. Let's triangle. Oh, it's a buzz. I thought it was a car. So again, it feels like we're going uphill. So give the rig a bit of a higher gear so it can get up it. Again, it also gives us the chance to hear that fantastic engine as it changes. Oh, we ain't getting off there. Greenville. I'm gonna go Greenville and Basket. Again, all these little places discovered. Again, go back at some stage to buy their garages or take jobs closer to where they am. Small refinery. Well, that was a McDonald's, but it's not. There we go, another bus broke down, huh? A few people are not going to be getting to places today with them breaking down. Right, catching up with these guys up front. Only 3 more left to do. Or 3 hours, should I say. I'm looking at the miles, 169 mile and counting down. Which they'll take a lot of time. It's just at 12 o'clock in the game. 1 o'clock. Now that's saying exit right. Now you're exiting right, look. You're going straight on. The sat-nav woman's gone AWOL with her instructions. Just like last night. I've moved over. Okay. You stay there then, bus. I'll go round you. I had intended to stay in the right side lane, but again, if the bus gets in my way, then I'm out the way of the bus. I'm down to, is it 2 lanes? Yeah, I've still got 2 lanes on this side of the road. Not too sure then. Just do an overtake while I've got the chance. Looks like I'm still going on an uphill climb. Just put it over a bit so I don't clip him as I overtake him. And enough room now to signal back across into the right lane and carry on. Got 119 mile left to travel, which again shouldn't be that much. Still 2 hours, so just hoping we've got enough diesel
Go straight on.
to get us through. You can stay there. Get over here because we're going up and over.
Exit right.
And we'll slow down a bit. As you can hear, my cushion's really vibrating. Back in my centre lane. I did say centre until you're moving. My ring's starting to build up that speed again. It's a beautiful sound. Beautiful. I'm 95 mile away. I'm counting down. And I do believe we're going to have enough diesel to get here. But not have to worry. It's just there now.
Keep left, and then, you know it, continue straight on.
Great voice, this woman.
Go straight on. That's right.
I don't like what that place is. Oh, vibrate or what?
Keep right, and then, you know it, continue straight on.
Actually, I've got to veer her off.
Go straight on. That's right.
I've actually got a turn off down here, my little lovely. Again, sat nav woman gone tits up. But like I said, these are all new maps, so I expect it sometimes where they might go a little bit wronger than what it actually is. It's best to have a little check and then, you know, everything's going to be okay. I'm just coming up to it now. 38 mile, which is minutes away, virtually.
Now keep left there.
I'm staying in the centre lane, my dear. Really? Just follow this little bit of a freeway around, back into total darkness. You think there'd be cat's eyes in the middle of this road, but no. always seems to be more traffic on the opposite side of the lane than the one I'm driving on. Mine always seems to be a lot quieter. Again, that ain't a bad thing, otherwise I'd be stopping and starting all the while.
Keep left, and then turn left.
So I'm just going to be turning left here in a minute. Yep, it's down this one, and there's the FedEx building. I'm turning left.
Turn left.
Oops, just overshot it a little bit. Turn right.
Turn right. We're finished.
It's your ramp. Right, let's park this little beauty. Trust it to be at the end, so at least I can pull in. Select a lower gear. Hopefully. Get it positioned a bit better. Change my viewing angle. Select my reverse gear. And in we go. Straighten it up a bit. Reverse. Ooh. I can even scrunch a reverse gear. I suppose that. Oops, daisy. That was not good. So that's really inside in the delivery as well as my truck. Another tight place to get into. Oops. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that back out. No. No. We'll do that again, shall we? Oops, daisy. And there we... I thought I was going to say, there we have it. Just pull forward a bit. Got it this time. For the handbrake. And there you go, folks. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that little stream of these two. Here looking at coast to coast mod maps for American trucks. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the top. Until I stream later again sometime today. Take care wherever you are. Ta-ra a bit.